G'day, Big V. We are here with our weekly wrap Youth League men here. There were some massive games. There's a lot of games actually across the board here, all the way from VYC men to Youth League 2 men. So we'll get through it as quick as possible so we can touch on every single game. Let's get started straight into it. Saturday night, Nunawading got the win at home against a very, very strong Dandenong team who are at the top of the ladder, went 0-2 for the weekend here. So fallen off number one spot, but it was a very big performances by two guys on this weekend.
Yeah, it was a huge game, close neck and neck the whole way. Another one just pulled away late, but Dehan Wiggett, 38 points.
38 points.
He was unbelievable doing it, getting at the ring, but also hitting the three balls. So he was pretty much having a field day out there. And then Justin Assey from Dandenong, he's a very special beast. He's got a really nice finishing around the rim. He's just got really good touch. He sort of sneaks underneath. He kept on sneaking underneath the zone and getting easy putbacks. I'm a really big fan of his. He's a really impressive player.
Absolutely. Great talent.
Next up, we had Ballarat 92 to Ringwood 82. Tell us about it, Ted.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Ethan Figgett here who had a very comfortable game, 21 points with his 12 rebounds and 8 assists to get the win there. Ballarat on the way up after their championship win. They had a very struggling start to the season, now working their way, sort of edging towards finals as their ladder is ridiculously close.
Yeah, they're rolling now. Next up, we had Frankston 95 defeat McKinnon 78. Just probably would have expected that one coming to the weekend.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ben Perry has just been very, very, very solid these last few weeks. Solidifying himself as one of the best, point guards in this league as a scorer, rebounder, and contributor. So he's doing it all.
Yeah, All-Star 5 in Youth League 1 men last year, and just continued that form in the promotion to VYC. So impressive by him. Next up, we had a huge win, a full-strength Melbourne 97 against Waverley 56. Couldn't put the ball in the hole. Diamond Valley 82 defeats Keilor 77 in what is a really important game when push comes to shove with. We're talking qualification series and we're talking finals as well, Ted.
Yeah, absolutely. Diamond Valley have found themselves in finals now, sitting fourth on a ladder. So they've got some big games ahead of themselves if they want to hold that position. But Keilor as well, they are a few games behind, but again, they're still in that race to make finals. Yeah,
for sure. Dandenong, the second part of their disappointing weekend, lose 86-81 against Sandringham. They'll be ruining this weekend, and they need to find some form pretty soon. Ringwood 95 defeated Blackburn 77. Kilsyth 86 defeated Frankston 83 in a really close one. Once again, Ben Perry special. Ben Barra.
Ben Barra is back. He had a nice 22 points. I believe he had a back injury for a while there, so I think this was his first round back. So very, very good to see him.
Yeah, and then we go McKinnon, who have had a huge win against Knox, 99-88. Knox struggling a little bit at the moment.
A
bit of a form slump.
Yeah, absolutely. We're on top of the table for a lot of the start of the season. I think they had one of the best records in the league, or pretty much across Big V. But no, McKinnon have done very well. They've grown throughout the year. They're very long and lengthy across the board. Of their Vadas being one of their shorter guys, but then you got Simos and Fulliger and McQueen and Lyberg. They're all long and lengthy 3-4 men.
Yeah, they've come good. Look at them making a run late here. Next up, we have an in-form Ballarat 74 defeating an out-of-form Waverley 61. Before going across to Melbourne, an undermanned Melbourne defeat Nunawading 73-57. Nunawading probably ruining that one a little bit. That's probably one they should have got. Then moving on, Eltham, top of the table in their conference, 81 defeated a struggling Casey side at the moment, 65.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, sort of middle of the margin pretty much this whole year. They've been in and out with injuries. They've had guys that have massive gains, but Eltham, solidifying themselves on top of the table. Very, very tough team to beat.
Yep, and we better keep whipping through because time is of the essence, Ted. Probably game of the round, Bulleen defeated Altona 99-94. Overtime, a beautiful game. Altona have the tendency to do this. They can get close. They can't just get those wins at the moment.
No.
Moving on, Sherbrooke 80, important win against Camberwell 71.
Yeah, Jacob Beck-Doggett was again quite comfortable, just able to snake his way through the defence. Camberwell just struggling there, just unable to sort of close out games.
Yep, and over to Wyndham 116, a comfortable win over Keysborough 86 in a very high scoring affair. On to Geelong in talking about a high scoring affair. 123 defeats Craigieburn 75, an absolute blowout. And a full strength Geelong United is a very different side, isn't it?
Yeah, they really are. They're super competitive when they go everyone. I mean, Jack Moran, who sits on a bench at NBL1, doesn't really get minutes, but he comes back here, 27 to go with his 9 rebounds. Terrell's an absolute beast of a human, hard to guard, hard to stop. And then Marak, obviously, just an absolute beast, able to score at will.
Yeah, they're an impressive unit, Geelong United, and their second game of the weekend also high scoring, 119 against Coburg 70, in what the same result we would have expected with a full strength Geelong United. Altona gets that win, 85 against Bendigo 77. They'll be stoked with that one. And then Bulleen completes a good weekend for them, 76 defeats Collingwood 71. Hume, full strength Hume, very impressive, 105 to Keysborough at 77. An important win, and Hume are probably a championship favourite if they have all their guys.
If they have all their guys, absolutely. Elijah Tate was big here, 27 to go with his 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Corey Fitters had one of his just solid games, 18 and 10. But Keysborough, struggling a little bit. They're in that sort of finals contention, so they can get there. They'll probably be in that elimination final when it comes to round 1. Just unable to get it done there. The minute spread is quite balanced, but there's no sort of clear elite scorer.
Yeah, I guess when it was a 30-13 first quarter, you're probably going to try your bench to see if they can get it rolling. So we'll whip through some of these last games. The last game of all. High scoring, Wyndham 112, defeat Campbell 102. Oscar Jones and Emmanuel Deng, absolutely enormous in this game.
Yeah.
And Jackson Dean finds some of that form before the ankle injury, finishing with, I believe it might have been a 30-piece.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Youth League 2 men, Albury Wodonga Bandits defeat Wallen 96 to 83. Then we have Sunbury, a high-scoring Sunbury team, 116, defeating Melton 61. Owen Stevens.
Owen Stevens is back on the starting 5. He had a fantastic game. He was able to to produce off the ball as well with his rebounds and assists. So good to have him back in that starting 5.
Yeah, he was robbed a couple of weeks ago, but he's back in form. Glad to see it. Maccabi 88 defeats Mornington 81.
Yeah, bit of an upset there.
An important win for Maccabi too, because they've got a chasing Pakenham right on their tail.
Absolutely, and Maccabi is still trying to hold themselves in that finals run as well.
Melbourne Uni 90 defeats Northeast Bushies 64. Sort of probably what we expected from that one.
Yeah, absolutely. McNally, just the experience, able to get his boys over the line. Just again, can score, can rebound, can defend, can do it all.
And we might have to race through a few of these ones here, Ted. Warrandyte 105 beats Southern Peninsula 72. Pakenham with a really important win.
Very important.
85 over Maccabi 67. Western Port go down 76 to Mornington's 96. So Mornington, good to see them bounce back. Whittlesea and the Ethan Bateman show 84 defeat Bellarine 77. Surf Coast just doing what Surf Coast does and scoring the ball at will, 125 to Chelsea 77. A young Chelsea side probably struggling a little bit at the back end of this long season.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesse Onbega had a pretty good game, 25 points to go with his 6 rebounds. Didn't shoot the ball amazingly well, but just got it done. But we had Spencer Hannison went for 32 and 8 rebounds in this unfortunate loss, but good to see that they're continuing to battle it out.
Yeah, that's for sure. And final game of the weekend, we had Wallen 94 defeating the Northeast Bushies 61. Well done to them. Despite the rain and a little bit of a leak, they managed to get through the game and get a win.
Yeah, good on them. That'll be all for us today, guys. Speak to you soon.